welcome back. On this edition of Wednesday Wisdom, we're going to be talking about SMART goals. So in one of the first editions of Wednesday Wisdom, one of the things I talked about is that you can't achieve success if you're scared to step out of your comfort zone, because that's a big part of achieving goals. So in this edition, we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to talk about really good ways of setting goals. So, big question, why is it important to set goals? So the reason that you set goals is mainly to hold yourself accountable. And there's many different goal setting formats and formulas out there, but one of the preferred ones that I like to use personally is called the SMART goal system. So the SMART in SMART goals means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time limited. So what all that means is that when you're setting a goal, you want to be as specific as possible. You want to make sure that you can measure the success of your goal. You want to make sure you can achieve your goal. And when we say that, we don't mean that you have to set a goal that is easily attained, but you want to be realistic with your goal setting. The other idea is that it has to be relevant. Like, is the goal relevant to your life? Is it relevant to your overall outcomes, what you want in life? And then when we said time limited, there has to be a limit on the time to achieve the goal. So typically when a lot of people set goals, they tend to make them really vague. So it's like, for 2018, I want to be healthier. But what exactly does that mean? How do you measure being healthier? What does being healthier mean to you and your lifestyle? It's so vague. So the idea is, instead of saying that in 2018, I want to be healthier, it should be that in 2018, I want to lose 20 pounds by July 31st. See the difference? We went from a super vague goal, which was like, I just want to be healthy. That could have meant anything from stop eating bread, to drink more water, to eat one fruit a day. But we made it really specific. We went from that very vague idea of being healthy to finding a relevant term of healthy to ourselves, being that losing 20 pounds, and then setting a time limit on it, that I need to achieve that by July 31st. Another example of a SMART goal would be, I have a YouTube channel and I want to increase subscribers. So that would be a really vague, just nonsensical goal to have. A SMART goal would be, I have a YouTube channel, I want to gain 500 subscribers by August 1st. See how easy that was? That was specific, it was measurable, attainable, relevant, and time limited. So SMART goals doesn't have to be something that is hard to do. It doesn't have to be something that's overly complicated in your life. It's just adding a trackable and a measurable factor to any goal that you have so that you can hold yourself accountable. So the SMART goal system was originally developed to be used in corporate setting, but it's a really, really great goal setting formula that can be applied to personal life. I use SMART goals in everything that I do. So for instance, one of my SMART goals coming on to the end of last year was to start a YouTube channel by January 15th, which I did. So because I set those very, very specific goals, I was able to go back and look at it and see that, hey, I'm right on track for achieving my goal, or I did successfully achieve my goal. So that's the whole purpose of SMART goal setting, is that you can hold yourself accountable. You have something that you can look back on that's very specific, and you can look at where you are right now and go, hey, okay, I'm on track, or like, oh man, I'm nowhere close, maybe I need to reevaluate. But it holds you accountable. You know what you have to do, you know where you are, and you know whether you've achieved it or not. So I highly recommend SMART goals. There's a lot of articles out there that you can read up on to get even more savvy with setting your SMART goals. Remember, a SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time limited. Good luck setting your SMART goals this year.